Here we go. Try not to jog the table too much because otherwise it makes everyone feel ill when they're watching the video. Right, so first things first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my ruler and I'm going to put it right the way from that corner so it touches this corner, and I'm going to drag my pencil across my photo to leave a line, diagonal line from one corner to the other. Okay.
Diagonal line, like is it from that to that?
Yeah. Try and make it as accurate as you can. That's what we're doing. So next, do the other corners, diagonal right the way across. So you end up with sort of saltire, Scottish flag across your Scotland. Yeah, still the same. It doesn't matter whether you're portrait or landscape. All right, now. So even if you've got black sections in your picture, you should still see the shiny lead of the pencil. Try and make it as accurate as you can. Looks great, Hugo, well done. Very good. All right, so now we need to draw. Nice and quiet. So now I need to measure from the edge of the photo to the center spot of the image. So where the two lines cross, I'm going to measure horizontal line. I'm not going to draw it in, I'm just going to measure, and I make that 14.4 centimeters. So I'm going to go up to the top with that same measurement. I'm going to make a mark, 14.4. I don't need to engrave it into the paper, I just need to give myself a mark to then allow me to drop a perfect perpendicular from that line all the way through. 14.4. If it's not the same, measure it. So you've got to measure from the halfway down on the edge across to the center. So whatever that is, you do the same measurement up at the top and put a little mark on your photo.
The same as the bottom as well.
It's just to make sure that this is perfectly vertical.
So if my...
I'm going to measure from here to here, and I make that 10 centimeters pretty much exactly. So I do that across, move it across the photo to there and get a halfway point, which I can then draw. I put my ruler, first of all, make sure it's horizontal, check on that point, get it to go across through the center of my photo to the other side, and then I can put my... So we're turning it into a Union Jack. Yeah, that's good, Hugo. All right. Right, so then, moving on, guys, because this shouldn't take too long. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my ruler to this point and I'm going to draw a line from here across to here. So it will look, well, you need to be switched on now. Come on, keep watching. So I've joined up there to there. So I'm making a little cross within this square. It's going to be a diamond. And I can do the same on the opposite side. James, you're on camera.
They can hear me
And I can do the same at the bottom.
Are we doing those crosses through?
We are. Are you happy with that? Looks good. So get that done. Guys, can we be nice and quiet, please? Because they won't be able to hear themselves think. Whoever's going to watch this video. 6F, 6.1, 6.3A, I think. Okay. Right, so we've got some more. Guys, can we try and sit still so we're not jogging the camera? Right, so you can see I've put I'm going to move my ruler so it's going to measure up with this and this point where these two crosses meet. And then I can draw myself another horizontal line through those places. Yeah. We're going to do the same with the bottom half, yes. Divide that in two. Then do it from the sides as well. So I'm going to go down, yeah, vertically and horizontally. Is it making your brain ache? Okay, so that's now done. So we're going to draw our A3 box. We're turning our A4 photograph into an A3 drawing. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my piece of A3 paper, which you should all have your name on in your place, and I'm going to position it so it's central within my drawing paper. Okay, I'm going to try and raise the camera because unfortunately you can't see this. So I'm trying to get it in the middle of my drawing paper. I've got a slightly larger piece of sugar paper here because I'm not going to waste a piece of nice drawing paper. But you can see I've got it nice and central. So what I'm going to do is on each of the corners where my A3 paper is, I'm going to put a little dot. Move it down to here, put a dot onto your drawing paper. All the corners, so that what it gives you is the dot on each of the corners. Should end up with your perfect A3 rectangle in the middle of your drawing paper. This is a little too big to do a diagonal with the ruler. The rulers we've got are not long enough to go right the way across. So we're going to do it slightly differently. We're going to do half of 42, which is 21. Put a mark at the top, slide the ruler down. 21, top and bottom.
My 21 is not very 21. But mine's not 42, mine's 41.
It's close enough. Right, and then I'm going to measure, well, A3 is 29.7. What's half of 29.7? 14.85 it is. Okay, so I'm going to measure 14.85, go between 14.8 and 14.9, that would make sense. Put a little dot on the paper and do the same on the other side.
14.85, but that's not halfway.
Yes, it is.
Oh, it's not me. It's not me. My line's so bad.
Yes.
So I can draw right the way across my...
42.
So remember that your lines have got to be really faint. I don't want to see great big black lines, okay?
Mine's are quite dark.
But yours is slightly different, James, because you've got quite grey paper, so you're going to get away with it. So you're all right. All right, so I'm going to put my ruler across diagonally from the top left-hand corner of my page to the centre. And what I'm going to do here is just draw through the middle. And what I mean by that is I'm not going to stop my line there. I'm going to keep going to the end of my ruler because in theory I should be able to line it up with the other side and it should match up perfectly. It's a little bit out, but it's close enough. Something like that.
I'm going up to the place.
And we can do it across the other way as well.
Mine's really out. Mine's not.
This one's quite a long way out actually, but that'll do. We'll go with it. Then we're going to do the same routine as with our photo and go across that point. And you can continue now in the same way and get this grid done in the same way as you did on your photo. Okay?